So what I can tell you guys for sure is that today we know how bad things are in dating and in relationships and with women. Not that all men are perfect, but there's a lot of guys that are far more on point and are not so confused about their gender. That's the main thing. There's all this talk, bro, about who's more high value than the other, who's more on point, men or women. I'll tell you something right now. All men might not be perfect, but I'll tell you something. At least they're not confused about their gender. At least we ain't going around acting like women. Yes, a lot of guys aren't maybe as successful as they want to be. Okay. Women are totally confused about their gender, for sakes. They're acting masculine today. They're tattooing themselves up. They're acting unlikable. They have something against us for no reason. You could put a really good option in front of them. They don't know what to do because they're confused. I'm telling you, what? It's a whole other thing that they don't even understand of what is going on. They are totally confused about their whole fucking gender, man. To the point where we're having more people turning trans than anything else because they're that confused. I don't know, bro, how so much brainwashing has occurred on this planet, man. I don't even blame the brainwashing. I don't even blame anything in particular, bro. If you're that stupid as an individual to go against your own gender and your own biology, it's your own fucking fault. Individually, bro, it's all these women's faults who take that route. You should be smart enough to know what's actually good for you and what's not. You should be smart enough. You guys understand, bro, how many women hit the age of like 37 and they're just breaking down, bro. Like it all hits them like a ton of bricks. It's like they were addicted to a bad drug until they were like 37. They finally snap out of it and it's like, oh my God, feminism has lied to me. Feminism has led me astray. You see the videos out there. It's your own fucking fault. We can't even blame anything, man, for leading people astray. It's your own fault. If you're not smart enough to understand what you have to do, you can't think for yourself. You have to listen to the news. You have to listen to the propaganda. You have to listen to your stupid fucking friend who has no dating success. Ladies, it's your own fucking fault. You want to go get tatted up. You want to act unlikable. You want to act like men are far worse than they actually are. I know so many good guys, bro. They're just looking for a good fucking woman. Women don't even understand, bro, the amount of men that just want a good woman. They don't even get it, man. They think of us as something like we're not. They really believe, bro, and they're brainwashed to think all we want is sex. All we want is like all men are dogs. We're all narcissists. We're all liars. We're all cheaters. We all don't love them. We all this and that. And it's just not the truth. As far as I'm concerned, men become players in the first place because of women and their ability to deceive so much, which pushes men to be that way, which don't make it right. But I'm just saying, most men aren't just players to be players, bro. Like, if you look at animals, and this is proof, males stay with females until death. Females usually leave the males for a different male. And if their male dies, they find a new one instantly. Males will live on forever and never get another partner. Don't fucking talk to us about who's loyal and who's not. Women are monkey branches, bro. They act like we're the disloyal ones. They act like we're the dogs. They act like we're not about that life. We're about that life more than y'all's about that life. Y'all's more stingy than we'll ever be. Y'all want to take half our shit when something hits the fan and you guys cause it to happen? What are we talking about? It's getting to the point today, bro, where women aren't even hiding their nature anymore. They're letting us know in real time how bad it actually is. And this is doing damage, bro, to this society. Think about it, bro. We have never before in human times was in anybody else's business. We're in everybody's business today. We're seeing everyone's experiences around the world. It's exposing everything about genders. It's exposing everything about women. They're so caught. We have caught them so much to the point where they're not even hiding their true nature anymore. They're literally letting us know how crazy they actually are. So, the reason why they act the way they act is because they know there's always going to be somebody right there. That is why. They know, bro, there's going to be somebody right there at all times. And that is why they act like every single person and every man they deal with don't matter. They would not act that way if they didn't have that many options. They act this way towards the best option because even he can disappear or they can lose him. At least they still have all this right here. So this causes them to be the way they are. This causes them to be selfish, greedy, narcissistic, not ladylike at all, toxic, mean, hateful, rude, the list goes on. Arrogant. This is what so many options does for them, bro. And they're deceiving everything, bro. Women are literally on their phones nowadays deceiving everybody. That's all they're doing. They're deceiving everybody, bro. And this is the world. For the first time ever in human history that we have to live in. The first time in human history did we have to live this way. And we're seeing what it's doing. And it's causing so much damage, bro. To everybody. Even to good people. Because good people are staying single because it's like there's just not enough to go around. There's just not enough to go around, bro. So what do? You got to stay single until something really worth your time comes around. And there's not much else you can do. You focus on yourself. You focus on your life. You live a good life. Whatever happens, happens. Nature can just take its course. There's just so much shit that's going on today, man. So much wasted time. So many wasted talking stages. So much bullshit. Once you go through so many of these as a man that is actually ready for something real, and you just encounter another hot girl who's out of her fucking mind, everything was seemingly good. And it just ends like this, bro, because deep down she's not ready. She liked the fantasy of being ready. She liked the fantasy of leading this on and on and on and on and on, all for it to become real, and then she dips because she's not ready. The most dangerous women are the ones that pretend to be ready when they're not. I can't tell you guys the amount of girls that I have dated that was like that. Every single girl I've dated, bro, was like that. All of them. Every girl I was ever in a relationship with in my entire life. Every girl I've ever dated, every girl I was ever in a talking stage with. You want to know what they have in common? Every single one of them acted like they were ready, and they were not. And time exposed that. You weren't ready at all. You fucking pretended like you were. They end up being on these psych meds. They end up getting sent to psychiatric hospitals. They acted so sweet, so innocent, so ready. Oh yeah, all this bullshit, bro. And time goes on, and it exposes itself. It's insane. But we're getting to the point today where women aren't even really hiding it anymore, bro. They're showing you in plain sight who they actually are. Their evil is coming out. Their true nature is coming out. The witches are flying around Earth on their fucking broomsticks, by. In plain sight. They're literally showing you that. And to me, I just want to avoid all that stuff, bro. Like, I'm not even upset at this shit, bro. I'm not mad, sad, disappointed, anything. I don't feel excited about women anymore. I don't feel mad about women or disappointed. I just like, I don't feel anything, man. I just don't feel anything towards them, bro. They don't excite me. You know what excited me? And you guys are going to relate to this one, and you're going to relate to this hard. You know what excited me about women before? The fantasy that they sold me every time. That's the only thing that ever excited me about them whatsoever. Who they actually were, there's nothing to be excited about over that, bro. They're not that exciting. The only thing you're ever going to be hyped about or excited about by a fucking woman is the lies and fantasy she's going to sell you, until you go through that so many times to realize that that doesn't exist and that's not who she is. I don't know if you'll ever be excited about a woman for the rest of your life. And dating and shit like that, bro. I want to say there's something out there, and there's something different, and there's something worthy and all this stuff. I want to say there is, bro. I just don't know. I don't know. I think the fantasy is as good as it gets. And I know that feeling, bro. I know the feeling of being hyped about a girl you're currently dealing with. Even hyped that you're in that relationship that you're in, because you're still in the honeymoon phase. I know what that's like, and it's great. It just doesn't last, man. And the hotter the flame, the shorter the burn. That's what it's been like for me every single time. And I just can't seem to get excited anymore. Like, it's not something that happened to me that made me that way. It's like the reality that hit my soul over time. It's not like something I've been through or something that happened to me because of a woman that made me this way and I have to heal from this and all this bullshit. It's not that. It's the reality that you now know. It's the reality that you've been through, and you know the truth of what is. It's not that I'm down on them, but I'm definitely not up on them either. It's like a neutral feeling where it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm open for the right thing for myself. You guys are probably at least open for the right thing for yourself. But, like, that's about it. These women, bro, they want you to be excited about them today. They want you to fall for their illusion that they create. They want you to be invested that hard, all to betray you. And I just can't go to that place anymore. And when these new women that come in try to get me there, it just does not work. Women want to control you, bro. It's absolutely insane. And this just goes to show how unsubmissive that they are today. They're confused. That's what I've been talking about, bro. Women today are just confused control freaks, bro, that are unsubmissive. The most dangerous ones are the ones that act submissive, the ones that act feminine, the ones that act like they want to be by your side, and then they're by your side and they turn into complete fucking animals, man. Like, insane. I've had that happen countless amounts of times. And it sucks. It's unlucky. It's just, I don't know, man. And I don't plan on starting life with a woman that's on the elderly side of her life. It just doesn't make sense for me. It just doesn't make sense. And then the younger women come in, 19, 20, 21 years old or some shit like that. And they've been brought up into this world and they've been raised on social media. They've been raised with a cell phone in their hands. Their Snapchat scores are ridiculously high, millions and millions. They're attention fiends. They're just gobbling up attention to make themselves feel good at the end of the day. Like, you just can't win anywhere you look, bro. It's like you gotta find that little needle in the haystack, and it's like, oh my God, I got this. I'm lucky to have it. Without this, I wouldn't be anywhere where I am with this woman. That's any guy's only hope today, bro. It's like in a world with a zombie apocalypse, we're looking for that woman who's not a zombie yet. I don't know how else to explain it. And no, it's not the same for men. Not at all. Like I explained. Maybe every guy isn't the most successful man on earth. Okay? But at least they're not confused about their fucking gender. There's no debating this, bro. There's no debating what I'm saying right now. Women can't clap back at me with something, oh, well, men aren't this or that either. At least they're not confused about their gender. At least they're playing their role. They might not be the most successful man on earth right now, but at least they're playing their role. Unlike yourselves, who are confused, who's lost, who's damaged. You're confused about your gender. You're confused about your whole identity. Men are not. For the most part, all right? For the most part, they are not. For the most part, women are today. For whatever weird reason, bro. They're brainwashing. I don't even understand, bro. Do you think it's attractive to be a 304? Do you think it's attractive to be sexually all out there? Do you think it's attractive to tattoo yourself up and act kind of like hard like a woman, like you got it going on in life, that you're independent, you're this nurse or something like that? Not to pick on nurses, but they all think they got it going on, boy. They don't need no man. They really got it going on. They got their friends. They just act like they don't need men, and it's just cringe. Like, do you not want a family? You don't want a family. That's like the biggest thing in life. But hey, I guess if you don't keep living that way, but I really don't understand what you're doing and what your real purpose is going to be. You think making money in your career and a few of your friends is enough? There's always going to be something missing, and that's family, your own bloodline. It's the most important puzzle piece to life. And they're throwing that down the drain. It's insane. They act so hard, bro, like they don't need us in this kind of shit. It's just cringe. It's not even devaluing to us, bro. It's just cringe. Like, you guys look stupid. You don't see us doing that, bro. Oh, yeah. We don't need women, bro. We're just going to be with the bros and make our money. Oh, we don't need women, bro. We don't move like that, bro. We don't act like that. They are. And it's cringe. Grow the fuck up. You might grow up when you're 37. Oh my God, feminism sold me a lie. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, it's probably going to happen. And you don't listen to us no more. We're not leading you anymore because you want to do it yourselves. So this is why everything is the way it is. And this is why there's so many mentally ill women who are taking psych meds and everything else. Because this is just not right, bro. They're not ready for nothing. They're ready to ruin their own fucking lives and all that stuff, bro. Time is ticking. Time is ticking. That is it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Keep the faith that you're going to get that needle in the haystack, bro, because it's all of our only fucking hope out here. I ain't married no 304. I ain't married no tatted up girl, bro, who's acting hard like she don't need me and shit like that. You better fucking act like you need me. Why are we together? I need you, you need me. Let's stop acting like we don't. What am I going to do by myself? Push a kid out of my ass? We need a family. Why can't we be together? It doesn't make any fucking sense. But I don't want a 304. I don't want some arrogant career woman who's tatted up, acting like she don't need this or that, and she got it all going on. Yous are out of your fucking minds, boy. Yous are out of your fucking minds. Yous lost your marbles. But anyways, keep doing your thing, I guess. I'm sure later on you'll be very fucking happy. Not. God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top.